So Lyft is out here temporarily deactivating cats for spoofing. What the? Yo, I'm Nez, your driver for hire, always driving for dollars. Yo, and I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about something that happened to me. This happened to me actually 4 times. All right, maybe I should put my seatbelt on. Because I'm driving. This happened to me 4 times actually. Lyft deactivated me. The first time they deactivated me for 29 minutes. The second time was also for 29 minutes. The third time they deactivated me, it was for 239 minutes, which is 4 hours. And the second time they deactivated me was 479 minutes, which is 8 hours. So now they trying to hit me in my damn wallet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to figure out why they keep deactivating me. Like, I can't figure out why this keeps happening. And when I finally just broke down and decided to call them, and I'm like, yo, why you keep, temporarily deactivating me? And what I come to learn is that there's a thing that people are doing. It's called spoofing. Now, the way she explained it to me is when the computer basically look for signs of you, at 1 second you're here in this location, and then the next second you're in a different location faster than it probably would have taken you to get there. Now, from my research, this was a popular thing that's been going on ever since, like, Pokemon. People were using this for Pokemon to basically put themselves in different parts of the world to get the different, catch the different Pokemon that's only synonymous to those areas, those locations, that obviously you're not going to get on a plane and go out there to do it. So you would there's apps, I guess you could download that fake your location. So, and it makes it so that you can be anywhere in the world essentially. But anyway, so apparently this is a thing that people were doing with Lyft. What they would do is they would have their friend request a ride, and they would they would put their location, and the friend sitting in the car with them, but they would put their location as down the street somewhere, and then Lyft would, they would get the call, and they would, I guess their friend will keep canceling until they finally got that particular person, or get themselves, I should say, and then it will look like they actually went, when they accept the call, and they'll look like they're actually going to get the person because they're using the fake GPS to do this. Well, anyway, I'm not doing this. So for some reason, I was using Lyft on my tablet, and for some reason my tablet, I guess maybe it was the location in the vehicle, it wasn't registering the GPS accurate as Lyft would like it to be recognized. Now, first of all, I just want to say Lyft wants you to make sure your Wi-Fi is on, GPS is on, your Bluetooth is on, it has to be raised up high enough to where it has perfect view of the satellites. There's all these requirements that Lyft requires of you in order to use your app. And if you don't meet all those things, apparently they deactivate you for the littlest things. And I think that's the stupidest thing in the world, because as messed up as Uber is, all the things that's going on with Uber, you don't have to do all that with Uber. And I have this lady in the front of me. She's sitting there looking at me. It looks like I'm talking to myself, and I'm talking to you guys. But to her, it looks like I'm talking to myself, and she doesn't realize my camera's sitting right here in the windshield. But anyway, I think that's funny because she's just sitting there looking at me and laughing. Anyway, what was I saying? I really forgot what I was saying. This lady threw me off. What was I saying? Anyway, I'm just gonna talk about it. So I basically I was deactivated. I think I was explaining the whole Pokemon thing. So basically it makes you put you in places where it spoofs your address. The computers. Oh, I know what I was talking about now. My tablet. I was using it down there, And I was telling you about all the requirements that Lyft requires of you, which I think is ridiculous because Uber doesn't require this. DoorDash doesn't require this. The GPS is fine enough for Uber and DoorDash. And so I don't know why Lyft requires all these things for the most accurate. And they'll deactivate you for the slightest discrepancy. So my tablet, it's an older tablet, but I've been using it, for a while. I listen to iHeartRadio usually in the mornings going to work and stuff like that. And I use it for GPS. And my Google Maps works fine on there, no problem. Lyft uses Google Maps within their app, so I don't know what the situation is. But anyway, all of a sudden, I start getting deactivated because the GPS isn't as accurate in that device. So they deactivate me. They send me an email. They send me a text. Showing them, tell me that I'm deactivated, and then they send me an email. The text says check your email and tells you why. So I go in the email, and if you look over here, the email states, you can read the email. It basically, in so many words, it says you've been deactivated because your GPS isn't reporting its location, or your device isn't reporting the location as accurate as we like it. Here goes some suggestions on some things you can do to improve the reporting of your location. Okay, so fast forward. The second one, same exact thing, and it was deactivated for 29 minutes. It tells me you're deactivated for 29 minutes, as you can see. Fast forward to the next email. Next one is 2 minutes in 239 minutes or 229 minutes. I can't see the email. I'm posting it up after I'm recording this, so you can see what it is. It's either 229 or 239 minutes. Same thing. So now I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm making sure all my radios are turned on. I'm making sure everything is working correctly, and everything is working. So fast forward a couple days later. Now my bad boy, I get hit for 479 freaking minutes, as you can see here in this email. It might be on this side. I'm not sure which side I put it on. So it's on one of these sides. It's gonna be on that side, all right? Because I'm moving over here a little bit. So this side. Okay. So as you can see, 479 minutes to deactivate me. So now there's a link down at the bottom. So I click on the link and it opens up this whole page, all these different things you're doing. Basically everything I told you. Make sure your GPS is on. Make sure your Bluetooth is on. Make sure your GPS, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi all on. But now one of the things they're suggesting, also making sure that number 4, that your device is high up in the windshield, so that way you have direct sight you have direct access or a direct line of sight from the GPS satellites up in the sky. I have mine down here, maybe like 6 inches down from the top of the thing, so I don't think that's gonna make that much of a difference. Well, anyway, but the next thing it suggests that if you're doing all these things and you're still having problems, maybe you should get a newer device. If you're using an older device, some of the older devices may not be up to date with the GPS technology, so you may need to get a newer device. So what I did was I went out and bought a newer device. I went out and bought the Galaxy Note 8, arguably the most powerful phone out there, next to the iPhone 10. Some people are going to say the iPhone 10 or X, I should say, iPhone X. I think the Galaxy Note 8 got that beat all day long. I mean, I know the Galaxy S9 is out, but still the Note 8 I think is the best phone out there. So I got this phone. Same thing happens. I get deactivated. That's when because I bought the 8 after the third time, when I was deactivated 239 to 229 minutes. So now I have the Note 8. I'm using this, get deactivated for the 4th time. So now I realize it's not me. It's definitely them. They think, I don't know what the hell is going on with their computers or whatever. I don't know what's happening, but they just like deactivating me. So now I'm upset about that. So I called them up, and you know, you have to do, first of all, you can't just call them. You got to go to their you got to go to their page, and you got to hit the call me button, put your phone number in there, and then they'll call you. You're never going to get a number directly to them. They don't want nobody knowing that crap. So I get somebody on the call, and the person, she was a very nice person. Okay, very nice person. I just want to state that right from the door. She's very nice. So she gets on the phone. I explain everything to her, same way I just explained to you. You know, I got deactivated several times. 29 minutes, again 29 minutes. Second time 229 minutes or 239 minutes, and the fourth time being 479 minutes. All right. You know, as I showed you in the you know, the video, you know, over here on this side. Pardon me. And I told her that, first of all, I didn't get her right away. I got transferred like 3 times because everyone loves to pass the buck. Like, the first person I explained it to them. They said, "Oh, I can't help you. You gotta talk to this person." I talked to that person, explained everything to them, and the person's like, "Oh, I can't help you. You gotta talk to this person." And then I finally got to her. And then, you know, I made sure I brought that up to her too. I was like, "Yo, why is it that everybody keeps transferring to the next person? They keep passing the buck and blah blah." And she's like, "Yeah, because we're really not the driver help. We're here more for financial. So if you have an issue with pay, we can help you with that. But as far as financial, as far as driver issues, we gotta, you know, that's another department. But I'll get to that part in a second. Anyway, I explained to her the same way I explained to you guys before. And she basically, and I told her that the last guy did manage to say that it sounds like, but it says in the notes there, which, by the way, he wasn't supposed to say to me. Okay, I just want to say, so he kind of slipped up by telling me. But he said in the notes there, it says that I was spoofing. And I was like, spoofing? What's spoofing? And then he broke it down to me the same way that I broke it down to you. And I was like, well, I don't do that. You know, I was using my tablet, and I went through I kept getting the emails from you saying why you deactivated, and I followed all the instructions. And then, you know, I got, you know, a new phone. And then he had to transfer me to the other lady. So I explained all that to the lady about what the guy told me and blah, blah, blah. And then she broke it down for me. She's like, yeah, you know, some people spoof, you know, to make it basically what I told you before is what she said about, you know, making it seem, you know, having your friend and all the other stuff, you know, making it seem like you're in one place when you're not. So that way you can get paid to drive nowhere and blah, blah, blah. So she explained all that to me, and I was like, well, look, I'm clearly not doing that. All right. I've only been driving for about 2 months. If that. And I was using my tablet. Yes, my tablet is an older tablet, and I was using that. And where I had it displayed, there might be some, you know, issues as far as receiving the satellite signal, which I knew was a bunch of bullshit. But I just figured I'd say that to her because I did read that in the email, one of the emails that they sent about the location of your device. And I told them that, you know, after the 3rd time getting deactivated, I went and bought the Note 8, you know, which is the phone I have now. So my Note 8 is brand new. I have nothing on it but these apps, you know, and, you know, so I can drive and stuff. And she was like, well, yeah, you know, I mean, you did everything and you follow all our procedures by the book. You know, I'll definitely send this email up to our driver department and make sure it gets escalated. Because normally they respond back to you within like 24 to 48 hours. But, and I was like, no, I can't wait 24 to 48 hours. You know, I'm losing money here. I got to pay for this new phone I just bought, which you suggested. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't have bought the phone unless, if you didn't suggest it, I would have just kept trying to use my tablet or, you know, whatever. And she's like, yep, you're right. You're totally right. And, you know, so I'm gonna send it off to that department, and, you know, blah blah blah, yada yada. Send me a bunch of BS. So, ultimately, you know, she's like, when I forward this up to him, I'm gonna tell him exactly what you said, that you bought the new phone. I'm gonna tell him everything that we spoke about. I'm gonna tell him that, and hopefully they'll look at your case and they'll reactivate you so you can start getting out there working. And you should hear something back within 2 hours. You know, and I was like, all right, you know. So 2 hours later, I get this email right here. Y'all can read it for yourself. I'll wait. You done reading? Okay, well, pause it finish reading, and I'm just gonna go ahead on with this video. Okay, so you read that email. Basically just a whole bunch of roundabout talk, you know, like they're trained to do. Nothing got accomplished. I was, you know, still deactivated for my full time. They didn't reactivate me any earlier. So that's pretty much how that went. And but now I'm back up, and you know, I'm back up and running. Everything is good. I haven't been deactivated. You know, I haven't been deactivated again yet. So maybe, hopefully they put something on my account to stop from doing that, because I did ask the girl if she can put something on my account to stop them from doing that, because it's just getting annoying and to keep me from making this money. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they did do that. They put something on my account, so that way they're not so quick to deactivate me just because they think that I'm spoofing when I'm not. Is because like I said, I got a new phone. There's no possible way. No possible way. I got a more than powerful enough phone to do this. You know, not to mention it's a new phone. There's nothing on it. You know, so stop with the BS, Lyft. You know, start, you know, Uber doesn't do this. Come on, Lyft. Look at me, Lyft. I'm talking to you. All right? Uber doesn't do this. Doordash don't do it. From what I'm told, my friend does Postmates. He says they don't do it. No one has this issue. Only you. Okay? So I'm not saying that there aren't people out there trying to cheat the system, but the people that aren't trying to cheat the system don't treat us as if we are. All right? If we're telling you that we're not, you know what I'm saying? Which is probably something that they would do too, anyone who is cheating. But I'm new to this. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been doing this long enough to even conceive anything like that. And I never even had the thought in my mind to even try anything like that until you put the thought in my mind. All right? Which, it's not worth it to me. It's just not worth it. Because like I said, I got a brand new phone here I got to pay for. So why I want to do so, there's more reason now than ever to not do anything like that and risk you deactivating me permanently. And now I'm stuck paying for this phone without any extra revenue coming in to pay for it. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta look at the overall situation. And two, make yourself more available. Come on now, driver department, this is ridiculous. You know, it's nice that if we have pay issues, we can get in contact with them for them to resolve the pay issues right away. But come on, there's legitimate driver issues out there that people need to talk to somebody. I mean, all this email crap, come on. I mean, DoorDash does that crap too. You know, where you can only chat with them during an actual run. If you're not in a run, you got to just email them and maybe they'll get back to you. I'm still waiting for an email back from DoorDash from like 2 weeks ago from when I emailed to him. And I already done spoke to him 4 times about it, because I've been working and every time I get a run, I'll open a chat and ask him to call me. And then I tell him like, hey, I sent you an email before. You know, look at my email. Here's the ticket number. You know, could you tell me what's going on with this? So at least you're not that bad, but you're damn close. All right. So don't be that. Fix this, make it so people can talk to you and fix these problems. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, you know, let you know my little experience with that. So if you guys out there have any similar situations, please leave that down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to get a little discussion going. Let me know what's going on. We can all help each other out. You know, each one teach one type deal. And if you should be so inclined, please like and subscribe. Click on that notification icon. Come along with me for the ride. All right. Also, down in the comments areas, there's a whole bunch of freebies and a whole bunch of links to some stuff. Some links to some other videos that I've done. Just check all that out. There's some free money down there. Check all that out. All right. I'm Nez. I'm the driver for hire. Always driving for dollars. And I'm out this piece.